Should every community have a library? A training role. Libraries are an important part of many communities. However, their role in those communities has changed over time. Now that people can use the internet, they don't always need to go to the library to find information. This has caused some people to argue that libraries aren't as important as they were once were. Other people strongly disagree. They believe every community should need a library because of the important service library provides. The different point of view about library can affect whether or not libraries stay open. So read on to learn more sides of this debate. Note the fact a recent study found that 95% of Americans believe libraries help people learn to love reading. Should every community have a library? Now that smartphone can hold more facts than hundreds of books, it's important to answer this question in an informed or educated way. This means you need to learn the fact first. More than just books. For many years, libraries were known as many places where people can borrow books. People also can become places to borrow movie, music, and other things to read, watch, or listen to. Today, libraries are known for much than things they lead to present. That people use libraries, they host student programs, books, and a lot of things. Like they are also popular with marketplace, a place where people can gather to work or squat or join on a project. Libraries are a great place to learn about technology such as computer, 3D printer. Another fact, a New York Public Library offers more than 90,000 different programs and events for patrons every year. A library is much more than just a place to borrow books. There's something for everyone at library, from crafting class to homework help. Free for everyone. Library offer most of their service and programs for free, and it's cost nothing to visit a library and borrow a book. The fact that libraries are free for everyone is one of the most important reasons why people believe every community needs a library. Books can cost a lot of money, so being able to borrow a book for free is helpful for people who can't afford them. It gives everyone the same chance to learn. Many libraries also offer special help for people who don't always feel welcome or the place to other group called Libraries Without Borders set up pop-up libraries called Idea Box in place around the world where people need help. The people who work for this group believe that free books and service they produce can help people through hard time in their life. Libraries are trained to help people find books that are right for them. This includes books about living with addiction, book about learning English, and book about problems they are facing at school, at home, at school. This is really free. People don't listen, pay to borrow a book from library or to attend a craft class there. However, some people argue that the mentioned several library products are actually free. Libraries get money from tax, which doesn't pay for the government. Many people dislike have to pay a lot of money where's that? A lot of money to the government, and they want to find a way to lower tax. Some people have argued that one way to cut tax to cut the number is to cut the number of libraries. Some communities say a library will cost less money in tax. Another fact, in 2013, President Donald Trump called for measures to cut the amount of money given to libraries by the U.S. government. However, the U.S. Congress didn't agree with the president and voted to give libraries more money instead. It costs money to build a library, fill it with books and other merchants and play people work there. The money comes from tax, which some people feel are too high in the community. A safe place. Although libraries do need money from taxpayers to start open, that money helps people who need a safe place to spend time. A library is open to everyone in the community, including people who don't have a home. They can visit library to get out of the hurt or cold. They also use library service to help them find jobs. Many young people need a free and safe place to go when they're not in school. They often visit library after school, and summer program at library help kids each many years. Now the fact, as of late 2018, around 30 public libraries in United States are asked local workers to help that person. Local workers help homeless people find work, healthy care, and place to live. Library offers service, a safe place for people who have nowhere else to go. That's why many people believe library is need for a part of community. Faster way to learn. Many people think the service library offer many people to need help. Instead, they only think about information they get from library. They believe this information can now be found on the internet. For a long time, library was where persons were when they need an answer to a question or help with their homework. Today, most people can go online to find those things. They can get more information on smartphone than they can find it on the book in library. This make library is less important. The past people went to look at library to look up information or new thing. Today they can do quickly and easier with computer and smartphone. Online at the library. Some people believe the internet is replaced library as a way to get information, but not everyone can get online. People who don't have a computer or smartphone often go to library to use their computer or internet access for free. Many people, especially older authors, don't know how to do things online. Libraries often have a class that teach computer skills people who need learn them. Librarians also answer questions people about using computer and go online. For example, many librarians help people look for jobs on library computer. Another fact, a 2016 study saw that the most common reason people use library computer ways to look up things for school or work online. People also use library computer to check their email, get health information, and take online class for school. Some people believe the internet is the reason people stay out of libraries, but many people actually use library to get online. Not enough visitors. Most people believe library important service for persons who visit them. However, people argue that not enough persons will library keep them open every community. Most people study of how American is library so that only 46% of Americans are just visit at least one library in a year. People think it should be fewer library. Believe this number so that fewer people are using library now. Because of this, they argue that less money should be spent on building library and keep them open. Now the fact, adults between the age of 18 and 35 use library more than adults from any other age of group. In addition, residents use library more than adults who don't have children. Many people don't know about all the services in their local offer. If they don't know all the things they can do it at the library, they're less likely to if the library is important. It's part of their community. Shaping your point of view. A person's point of view is often shaped by their experiment on things that happen in their life. For example, if a person has never gone to the library, they might not believe every community needs one. A person goes to local library often, though they might have a different point of view. People who use a library many service often believe libraries should be part of every community as your garden or garden. If you want to take a trip to your local library, this can help you decide for yourself if every community needs a library. Know the fact around 650 book mobile with travel libraries can be found in the United States today. Book Mobile gives people who can't get to a library with access to important library services such as ability to borrow books. Should every community have a library? Yes, library provide many important services for free, which means everyone in a community has use them. Library fosters a safe and welcoming place for people who have nowhere else to go. People who can't or don't know how to use computer can do this for free at the library. No, library art keep often using money from chess, and many people don't like to play a lot of money in chess. People can stay home and get information online instead of going to the library. Not enough people use library to keep them open in every community. Even if you don't agree with one part of it, it's important to understand why they feel the way about the issue such as the importance of library. Even if the chat such as this one to the argument on both sides of the debate.